Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, hello, howdy, welcome on in. Let me know where you are watching from. So today we have the Patreon pick of the week, and one of the winners is Paul Simon, Sliding Away. So shout out to all my patrons who voted and submitted songs. Thank you so much for being a part of the Patreon. You help me keep this channel going. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go.
Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. I know a man, he came from my hometown. He wore his passion for his woman like a thorny crown. He said, Dolores, I live in fear. My love for you is so overpowering, I'm afraid that I will disappear.
Wow.
Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. And I know a woman became a wife. These are the very words she uses to describe her life. She said a good day ain't got no rain. She said our bad days when I lie in bed and think of things that might have been. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away.
Wow.
And I know a father who had a son. He longed to tell him all the reasons for the things he'd done. He came a long way just to explain. He kissed his boy as he lay sleeping, then he turned around and headed home again. He slipped sliding, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away.
Wow. Hey.
God only knows, God makes his plan. The information's unavailable to the mortal man. We're working our jobs, collect our pay. Believe we're gliding down the highway when in fact we're slip sliding away.
Wow.
Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away.
Come on, Paul. What a magnificent, powerful song with just lyrics that will make you contemplate life. And I love songs like this. It had a gospel quality to it as well. And when he started humming, it really like brought me back to like old school church, how the old people used to, sing or hum hymns. I thought this was so incredibly powerful. So let's go over the lyrics because lyrics are important, and that's what we do when it's a great song and the lyrics hit your soul like that. You gotta go over them again. For me, it's like reading poetry, but also finding things that you might have missed, especially like a first time reaction. This song had a beautiful quality to it, but a sense of, well, a reminder that life can be short. And so when he says slip sliding away, it's like, remember, it's kind of, we don't make it out alive. That sounds grim, but then it makes life what it is, So slip sliding away, the nearer your destination, the more you're slip sliding away. Oof. I know a man, he wore his passion for his woman like a thorny crown. And these lyrics are like so descriptive. He said, Dolores, I live in fear. My love for you is so overpowering. I'm afraid that I will disappear. Like, can you imagine a love like that? And the thorny crown, it reminds me of, when Jesus was on the cross and they gave him a crown of thorns. That's the picture that came to me. And then he said, slip sliding away. The nearer your destination, the more you're slip sliding away. I know a woman became a wife. These are the very words she uses to describe her life. She said, a good day ain't got no rain. She said, a bad day's when I lie in bed and think of things that might have been. And so sometimes when you get a little bit older, you realize like what point of life you're in. You're getting older and you might have some regrets, and so you have good days, you have bad days, and that's just life, and thinking woulda, coulda, shoulda, and sometimes you have to make the most of the time you have left. And I love all the different stories within this one song, just telling different aspects of life, so everyone can identify with this song. And it says, and I know a father who had a son. He longed to tell him all the reasons for the things he'd done. He came a long way just to explain. He kissed his boy as he lay sleeping. Then he turned around and headed home again. And so with that story, maybe the father wasn't as involved in his child's life as he would have liked. Maybe life was lifing and trying to explain to him the things that he's gone through. And sometimes you don't realize that your parents are human too. They make mistakes. There's no guidebook to parenting. You're just winging it. You know what I mean? And so when you get older and your life is slip sliding away, then you can see the perspective from your parents. And he said he slip sliding away. You never know, the nearer your destination, the more you're slip sliding away. And then I love this part because we get church credit for this, of course. God only knows. God makes his plans. The information's unavailable to the mortal man. We work our jobs, collect our pay, believe we're gliding down the highway, when in fact, we're slip sliding away. Whew, that's deep. Ooh, and it's kind of scary too when you think about it. You know what I mean? And then he repeats the chorus. Woo! I mean, that Paul Simon, know he can write some songs. I tell you, this was a great selection. Hopefully you stay to the end to hear me read the lyrics. I love to dissect lyrics. I think just listening to the song is great, but actually diving into the lyrics, it also gives you a different perspective, and that's what I love to do. So hopefully you stayed to the end and enjoyed it as much as I did. If so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Ta-ta.